Hello my friends, Denise here from CSAR, and that's as square as I can get this little bitch. I had the other one going, but unfortunately, my whole intro crashed. So, here I am. We're gonna do a triptych, which is 3 pieces. I'm gonna try to be with you here. 3 panels. I'm going to cover all 3 with some tape before we get started. And I'm going to use these homegrown little weeds. They come in a bag. They're leavies. I love them. Leaves. Don't wear them out. They're awesome. So, without further ado, because this is weird as fuck, let's get going. Oh, and it's my last encaustic, I think, because I'm just literally going to be dumping all this stuff in the molds. Yep. Molds. It's way too hot here in Florida to do this anymore. So this is what we're going to do. And then the thing that is not hot to do is to iron and mold. And so we can do that with those sticks. All right, guys, I'll see you in a sec. All right, my friends, let's get started. So I've covered the edges with masking tape. Just a nice bright green because it's really pretty. And what I want to do here first is to, this is a complementary color deal. This is your Crayola color deal. So we're going to go red, blue, yellow. We're going to go, I'm going to do yellow, red, and blue, right? Just the 3 wonderful colors that make up all the colors. So to start that out, I'm going to get my inks. That is a purple. Wow, that's a green. Okay, I got my yellow. Yellow is beautiful. She's so beautiful. So I want to do her first. I kind of just want her over here first. Yellow. And red. It's okay if they spray on each other a little bit. And blue. Blue's kind of been laying down at the bottom. Now I made all these out of 8 Sharpies per 480 milligrams. So. Fierce. You're so fierce. Alright, there's our 3 colors. And I'm going to keep them aside, and so we can use them later. And put the rest of these guys away. Is that the red? Yes, that's the red. Oh, we have 2 reds, but I think that was one pink. So that's not the one we used. So we're going to blow this dry with a cool So if you want it cool, you just have it turned down. And it's cold. So it just helps dry that a little bit. Not really necessary, but a step I like to take. Right? That's just how I like to do. And then we're going to do some clear. And we're pretty darn close to the beast. So I'm just going to grab from the clear over here and then start traversing. Ooh. And you'll note some particulates in my mix, and I'm okay with that. So all you haters who have to filter out your encaustic because you don't want those particulates, you know, you be you. You're not really a hater. You're just somebody who's into perfection. And that's okay. I'm into perfection too, but I don't mind nature being a part of it. So I like those little bits, because if it wasn't for those little bits, I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing. So They can like be a part of my piece. I'm okay with that. Don't get me wrong. I mean, I did, you know, get some filters to filter this stuff before I put it to sleep, because when you're ironing with this stuff, it's a little different than when you're painting. So I do want a wee bit more of a pure consistency. All right, I'm doing a second real quick coat here. Just real quick, and then we're gonna burn this baby. Ah, oh, so cool. All right, so now let's give it a heat. We're gonna give it a little bit of. What we're looking for is, if you notice, it's kind of like a dull. It's kind of dull, right? So we're gonna go for the gloss part. We're gonna gloss it. So we're not cooking it, guys. We're just making it shiny real quick. Can you see that? Where it gets shiny? I know you can, because it's causing glare. Alright, so we're not melting, we're not staying in any one area for a while. We're just giving it a spit shine. A little bit of a spit shine. That's so cool. Alright. Now it's also warm, right? Tacky, 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 tacky. So now is a good time to throw down some leabies. And at any one time, I can reheat the surface and say, I want to plant a leafy right here. And let me get a roller. I wasn't thinking ahead. Snooze me. Snooze me. I have a roller in here somewhere. I'm going to find it. Here we go. Snooze me. I wasn't thinking. Alright? Snooze me. So we want to heat that up. And we're going to do this by layers. So it's easier not to add a leafy on top of another leafy yet. Don't do that. You know, just do this. It's easier. I am not, so I'm going to pull these out. Now, I am not looking for any kind of pattern or any kind of thing like that. I'm just going to put them where they fit for the first layer, right? I'm going to oil that down. I think you look really great right there. And take this spray. Ooh, whoa. Behave. Behave. Alright, so we have another little leafy. Ah! Everything is so hot. I mean, it's just sticking to itself. Sticky right there. I did overlap a little. I'm okay with that. Alright, layer one done on this one. Let's work on this one. So they're triptychs. So we want to kind of get an air of semblance, right? Like semblance. So I'm just gonna kind of do an opposite. Who's an opposite? Ow, ow, hot. Alright, fire that baby down. You gotta be careful when you're doing that. You'll burn your little levy. They don't mind. They're pretty cool with everything. They're just really awesome little levies. I love them. They're freaking amazing. Let me put this one pellet down. So there we go. So we are staying with our color guide, but There's always a but. I'm probably going to... Nope. No, 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 no. Yeah, that's better. Probably... You'll see. You'll see the fun. And it's going to be so much fun. We are going to have so much fun. I mean, I've never done this before. So that's the most of the fun. Is doing something you have never done before, right? So we're going to take this puppy up here. I am keeping an eye on semblance. Don't get me wrong. I'm not being all that willy-nilly. I am thinking about the directions that the leaves are going based on, you know, where they are with the other guys and stuff. So I'm not being too childish. Too childish, I don't think. Oh, that's pretty. And you know, you could get to this point and just stop and say, "Ah, I like it." All right, put a coat of clear wax on there. Give it 2 years, and the clear wax will be totally translucent, and you're done. Because that's how long it takes for wax to become translucent. Clear wax. Anyway, clear encaustic takes 2 years, and I discovered that myself because I have lots of pieces that I've done, and I know when I have a date on them. So this is when I worked on you, and I was not happy with them because the clear was just not clear. It wasn't translucent at all. It was like, what? Oh, you only get 3. No, you don't. You get 3 and a half. So blue, funny how it seems. There you go. That one goes there. And then we just have to cut it off. Of course, it's so hot in here, my friends. That's why this is the end of encaustic. It's too hot. Nobody wants to be this hot, you know, working. Although, I'll save that. We'll use it. Alright, so here we are. We got these things. Ooh. And so we have to put another layer of clear down. Yes. Lock them puppies in. You're locked in. Go in, you little puppy. You're locked in, locked in. Yeah. And these brushes are the best. I would recommend that to anybody who uses encaustic wax. They hold a tremendous amount of wax, and they hold on to it for a long time before it gets cold. Yep. And they're just amazing. You just do it. If you're gonna, you know, they're cheap. They're very cheap. A lot of people use these in watercolor, I guess. I've just been picking up some watercolor recently because it's been too hot to be in here, and this whole table is taken up by encaustic wax. So I literally can't do anything until I shut this station down for the year. So that's what we're doing. Yes, yes, yes. I'm so excited. All right, let's heat this up. All right. We're gluing it in. That's what we're doing, guys. We're gluing it in. All right. Yeah. And so we're going to put this over here so it's not near the heat. Now we're going to do another layer. Yep, but before we do that, we are going to hit our other layers up with alcohol. That's yellow. And there's our red. Oh, a scoozy. blue. And we're going to go another round with the blue. And this, oh, these are homemade alcohol inks. Oh my God. I might have to, like, do a dab. Oh, no, I don't need a dab. I just need to lay in. Oh, for crying out loud. What are you doing? Come on now, that's way too much. I don't know what happened with my spray bottle, but don't dab. Just lay something down on it and let it come up. If it's stronger than you had anticipated, like mine was, which is okay. We got it. We got it. All right. Phew. Wow. So now we're going to cool it down and dry off all those spaces. Again, this is on cold. It's all cold. No heat. We're just drying the alcohol. Now is where the fun starts. Because I want to put leaves on in the different colors. So the red would be here and the yellow would be there. So how to do. See, I've been thinking about it, but I haven't been thinking about it, but I've been thinking about it, but I'm like, So I'm thinking, let me heat this up and just get the leavies on first, and then we'll worry about it. We'll deal with it after we get the leavies on. All right, so let's heat this up. And yeah, I'm so seriously gonna wait until I get the leaves on. Because I'm not sure. I'm really honestly not sure how this is gonna work out. Because you know, it's like when you get those little things in your mind. Oh, we burnt that one. And then you decide, this is what I want to do. And you don't know what it is. You want to get that heat right under there. There we go. Oh, yeah, there you go. We lost one, Captain. Oi, 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 oi. How do I get you off there? Oh, you poor thing. That's so beautiful, though. Do you want to stay? I don't know. Maybe not. Aw, aw. I feel so bad. But again, I don't know what I'm doing, so it's okay. We're just lost in a moment where something has happened and we're gonna fix it, I guess. And the way I see it, everything happens for a reason. Everything happens for the good. So, alright, I didn't get all of you, but I'm gonna try to do that right here. Right here, right now. Okay, there we go. So, we're going to try this again. We're just going to heat this up. The wax got really, really warm. Ooh. That piece we took off from earlier, it wants to come back. It does. Oh my God. I'm just going to press them with my fingers. Give it a second to chill. Because it's really hot, I guess. Ooh. Oh! Oh. There we are. Interesting. Alright. So I'm going to go over here and just lightly do a spot. Because I'm still trying to figure out what's going on. I'm not sure. So I think that's warm enough, and that's okay. So let me just hold it while I do that work. Yeah, there we go. All right, it's hot in here, my friends. Nobody likes to work in this heat. It's very warm. All right. All right, that's good for this one. So I'm gonna hit this up now with some blue. That blue is just says, bite me, I'm coming out like nobody's business. It's okay. Now that we know. So we just go over it a little bit and take it off. And I like it. Take some of these heavy areas out. And then we'll remind the block that it was yellow before we put a clear coat on. Yes. And that's gorgeous. That is gorgeous. All right, so red. Let's do the red. Okay. Oh, you really need to see this. It's pretty stuck too. Yeah, that's pretty. But it's only like the first layers, so let's do red. So red, let's heat her up a little bit. I think I want to heat in mostly areas that don't have too much leafy on them. Because, like I said, I'm learning as I go along, and they don't really like that at all. Ew. Especially if you want to roll them in there. They don't. Stay away. Stay away. Don't invade my space, man. I'm a leader. Sorry I'm quiet. I'm just thinking. Because I didn't heat this part up. So I don't know how that's going to work. Artifact, artifact, artifact. I got it. Alright, so I'm going to go over here. I'm just going to put one more in this puppy. Right there. Oh. She left the coop, Captain. She flew. She didn't want to be there. She was like, get me out of here. I'm just not interested. It's okay, honey. I got you. I got you. And to the red, this will go down. Don't worry about it. She'll go down in the coat. We're going to do a wax coat. But to the red, we are going to add the yellow. And a little more yellow here because she's waking up. And then we'll move on to Mr. Blue. Mr. Blue. Mr. Blue. Yeah, we love you too. Let me just, God, it's so hot in here, guys. I'm going to take a little Nicorette here and a cold, hopefully a cold at this point, probably room temperature seltzer drink, and enjoy it for a second. Still cold. Very happy about that. So let's heat this up. Now, that's because we had alcohol, right? Alcohol on those pieces. So be careful, my friendsies. I'm going to be a little more careful here, directing my heat. Now, I'll just pop this leafy right in there. Perfect. And I'm going to put a leaf in my hand before I even go in this time. You know, it's weird. It took me 3 years to get through one bag, but apparently when I reordered the same from the same company, I ordered 2, figuring that would last me 6 to 8 years. I've almost gone through this pack, so it's not the same. It's not the same. You get less for the same amount of money. No, stay. This is an old roller. She's old. I'm just gonna, and I gotta admit, when I downed her, she looked like this. So, yeah, I've never cleaned her. I don't know what. I just kind of used her with wax things. I don't know. Okay, this one. And down you go, Kokomo. I'll turn you this way because you look better. That's the last one for this piece. Last one. I think. Yes. Last one. Only because it's experimental and I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. So, okay. So, this. Now, before we do any wax, those have already been sprayed. We're going to spray that one with the red. Why not? Red and blue make purple. Red and yellow make orange. Yellow and this obnoxious blue spray makes green. So, let's it's okay to dab, man. Dab it. Dab it. Dab, 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 dab. This I don't want to dab too much. I really like it. That, you cannot see the leaves, and I'm okay with that because you are getting a sense of purple and red. So I am going to kind of like go into where the leaves are. Alright, that's awesome. It is freaking awesome. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and put a clear coat on here. Stick fell down again. Okay. Oh, it's like, it says I want to stay here. Okay, whatever, Janet. You stay there. I picked you up. I picked you up so many times because I love you, and you said, I'm gonna lay down. I'm tired. I'm a stick in wax, and I'm tired. This is totally fun and relaxing, and you can hear I'm having fun. Okay, so here's our blue, which I'm really intrigued by. But I truly believe that the what's gonna make this pop, this one here, all of them actually, it's gonna be the shellac, because we ain't done, baby. We are not done. And I'm going to do this one all the way through. So, I don't care about time. I don't care about nothing. Because this is my final encaustic wax this year. And we're going to do it. Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. It's so cool. Alright, so now we are going into this majestic white. She is so thick and so gorgeous. I can't wait to wrap her up and use her. Oh my god. Oh, she's gorgeous. So I'm going to get a pipette. Tonight's music is brought to you by my husband, who is in his man cave, playing off of his guitars, which and through amps that he built, 2 amps that he built by himself. Amazing tube amps. They're huge. They're so huge. All right, we're going to do that. And we're going to seal it with a nice cold seal. Right, now that it's cold, and this will probably be the first and only time we take a break. All right, I got Havana Brown. I'm gonna do that. I am pulling out Rainforest Green. That's a good one. I think I'll use that across the bottom of all of them. I have shellac with ink in it, and this is Rainforest Green. I'm gonna throw that puppy across the bottom of all of them. Havana Brown, I'm going to use her on the white. I want the yellow. Do I have to make more yellow? No, there's Casablanca Orange. She's a beaut. Yeah, let's use her for all of our yellows. That would be great. All right, so I'm going to get some glovies on. I used to have a case of these, or a box of these, and my husband was working on the roof, and I said, hey, you should probably use these, and then of course he did. And then of course this is my last pair. It's okay, I have some orange ones, but I gotta get more. So this is really exciting for me. The shellac application process is the most fun you can have in a day. Where did I get that from? Let me put it back. There we go. Deeper. There you go. That's a good one. So don't do this at home. I only do it a little bit. Dangerous as fuck. Okay. Alright, so This is Rainforest Green, and I'm just thinking you have to think about how this is going to react on your subject, and I know how it's going to react, so I'm really okay with it being there. All right. And a hanky to clean thine hands. Clean the jar so you don't have the sticky part again. Ow! The next time you do this, but of course it's going to be there. It's the nature of the beast. Alright, so hands are clean. You saw where we put the green, alright? And again, that shellac mixed with my Havana brown. I haven't used her recently, so she's a little verklempt. So I do not make these out of homemade inks. These are always coming from Jacquard. So I use Jacquard and clear shellac from Lowe's. Ow. Ow. It's coming. No, it's not. So, well. I'm thinking in the future I should probably find a different way to store my shellacs, because this to me just seems dangerous, you know? Anyway, that's just my thinking. Okay, we got it open. Alright. Havana brown. We are going to use a pipette for Havana. She's so pretty. Don't wear her out. She's gorgeous. But we're going to pick a pipette. And we're going to run through here like this. Hello, Havana. Havana, mana, don't make a banana. Hello, I'm Havana. So pretty. You say, but what is this? What is this? Wait. You have seen nothing. Nothing. Yet. Neat. Let me throw some in here for shits and giggles. Shits and giggles are good. Just do it. Don't waste drop. Alright. So pretty. Alright. Now, we're going to add some Casablanca orange. She's mean. And she's open because I've been using her a lot more often, and I keep her shit clean. So that's where we are with that one. And here I'm just gonna finger paint. I'm just finger painting, just putting the shellac in where I think I would like to see it in this piece when it burns. Don't forget, we have those leaves behind there, right? And when the clear dries in about a year, yeah, it'll be about a year. And I keep everything for 2 years before I sell it or put it up to sell, because it literally takes that long for everything to just like super harden, super curate, and the clear wax to bump up to the section. So here's where we're gonna take 20 minutes. Boop, boop, boop. No time for you, me to get the hell out of this room, turn this wax off. I'm probably not gonna do the wax pouring into the things tonight. It's too hot in here. I'll just do it in the morning. I'll heat everything up and get that done, get this room cleaned out, and get ready for oil painting. So I will see you soon. Alright, my friends, it's been about 3 or 4 minutes, and there's a step in between that I really think is important for me anyway, so maybe not for you, but I like to scratch. I like to get in there and move that shellac and form those things that are important to me, right? I don't know where my favorite little scratcher is, but I'll use this. It'll work as long as we can get into the wax and the shellac. Up, down, sides. I mean, you think about your bark the way you want it to be, and don't worry about that stuff on the edges, because it's all going to blend in. And again, the music is supplied by my husband, who's doing a great job recently in like not practicing the same thing over and over and over again. That could be monotonous. Alright, so you know what? I have lots of these, so I'm going to grab a clean one and start over, because that one's got pretty loaded, if you ask me. I mean, I don't know. I know I got more. Find it. Lots of stuff in these bags. Oh my god. I don't know where they are. I had them all in a cup recently. Oh, here they are. Right in front of me. Who's not looking? Me. Why do you do this? They say. You'll see. You will see when we burn it why this is really cool. I mean, the whole piece is awesome. I love her. She's beautiful. I think I achieved my vision, except I know I'm not going to be able to see those leavies under there for about a year. And I got no problem waiting for that, because once they come out, I can sell prints. I can sell the original. Whatever, Janet. I'm really, I'm kidding. I mean, it's like, I'm not kidding. Eventually, I do want to sell stuff, but it's got to be right before it's sold. So, if that means this piece takes a week or a year or 2 years before it is, you know, the encaustic wax, the clear wax has become like glass, so you can see underneath, then I'll wait. I got no problem with that. I don't want somebody to buy it and I'm sitting there telling them, hey, all you gotta do is wait for the wax to get clear. It'll take about a year, and then you'll see amazing things. No, that's not how I want to sell stuff. I want to sell it done. So that's amazing. Oh my god, did you see what we just did? We put the etching in there, and now I'm going to go back to my timer and finish the half an hour. Alright, I'll see you soon. Hello my friends, welcome back. Here's what we're going to do. We're just going to lightly burn. We scratched, we did stuff, and I want to show you where I lightly burned a little bit, because I wanted to show my husband what was going on. what I was doing because he said don't touch it, I love it, and I was like, I gotta show you. We're going, we're gonna burn. I'm sorry you don't like it. So on a very low flame, I got you in the spirits here, on a very low flame. I'm gonna go over the stalks. I'm gonna go through this area that I call foliage. Break it up. I hope you can see what I'm doing. I did promise hubby I was not going to burn the house down. You see what happened there at the bottom? How cool is that? Right? We can do that again here. Right? We can see some of the BBs. Alright. On to number 2. It's stuck. Just like he did up right there. Okay. So, I'm going to start at the bottom. And I'm going to go up, through. I don't want to do too much, guys. We don't want to do too much. Don't stay too long in one place or you're going to lose everything. This is going to be a mishmash mush. Nobody wants a mishmash mush. We don't want no mishmash mush. So let's get our sky. And it's okay that the sky is not working because we're going to work on that in a further video, right? That's pretty. I'm just heating it up. Okay, there we go. So this is our last of the triptychs, and we're just gonna add a little white in here. She wants to be the darker one, and that's good. Let's make her bark shine. Oh my gosh, I'm not over you because it's dripping. So her bark is shining. Look at that. And you see how scraping in was a really big deal, right? Don't worry about the top. We're gonna work on that with further with a little bit more so yeah, we're not done. We are almost done, but we're not done. We need more foliage. I love foliage up in the top, and we're gonna use lime green for that. And this is gonna be a no wait for it to dry burn. So we're gonna use a heat gun. And the reason why is because we're gonna have larger cells. And that's what I want right now. I want larger cells. So the way to do that is to use a heat gun. Ow. Get this shit open. Don't do this at home. I know there's only one way to do it, but Jesus, don't do it. Use 2 gloves if you have to. Say, boobs. It's not coming, Captain. Come on. Oh, no. You know, go the old-fashioned way when everything else breaks down. Just do it. Ow. Oh, come on. Yes. Yes, we're going to have lime green. I'm so excited. I wish there was something I could put, like, on it. I don't know. There's nothing I can do. Nothing I can do. So, we're just dropping this in. We're not going to burn it. We're not going to do shit. We're just painting with the shellac. So we finished the piece, and now we're finishing the piece. Pretty cool. Oh, this one is really hot. She's like, I'm so hot. Why are you so hot? Tell me why you're so hot. Take it down a little bit right there. This one's like, I got your number. No, I got yours. Good. Done. Wow. You don't always have to heat your stuff up, but if you want to, you can use a heat gun when it's wet. And you can go into one state. And blow it up. Boom. Done. Call this a day. Let's look at it. It's really pretty. It's really pretty. Triptych 1. Triptych 2. And triptych 3. My final encaustic work of this season. I am very pleased. Very, very pleased. And so I'm going to prop her up so we can take a proper picture. And then put her to rest. What do you think, my friends? Oh my god. There you go. This is Denise from Sea Sart saying ciao bella, and I love you, mommy.